The state capital of Utah, Dramat. We are...
Kevin, thanks.
What a great guy. Z.A., thank you for that. And now the Lakers starting group. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Miracle Man. And there's Davis. And it's LeBron James. And it's Drummond in at the 5, down low. And for the Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Bogdanovich out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Miracle Man, coming off a solid outing against Denver. Pass to Davis. And they double up Davis. Over Bogdanovich. And it's Davis missing. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. Fires from the line. And that one goes long. And it's Davis at the elbow. And it's Davis with the jam.
An elite passer at his position. I mean, James always seems to make the right decision.
Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. The Jazz working the ball around now. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Now here is Conley. He's guarded closely. The 17-footer goes down. Greg, too early to start talking about MVP for this year or midseason?
You know, we've gotten to a point now where we start talking MVP the start of the season. You know,
yeah, right.
People just love to talk sports at this point, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual awards out there. I think you can make a case and sway some opinions with your play this time of year, but I like to let it all play out before I start focusing on that.
Things can change in a hurry, can't they, in a season?
Yes, they can.
Like you say, let it play out. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. On the wing, James. Over Ingles. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. LeBron's got 5 points so far.
Oh, this is the confidence that James has. He knows he can take and make this shot when given the chance.
That's tipped. And now it's Davis running. He can go all the way. And Davis throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Here's Ingles following the bucket by the Lakers. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Here's Miracle Man. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Mitchell against Schroeder. Charity stripe shot. Another miss by Utah.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Ingles can't get it to go. Down low. In transition, here come the Jazz. And the rejection by LeBron.
James is just a sensational shot blocker. You better check your rear view mirror. He's relentless.
Outside, Davis. Back to LeBron. Here's Miracle Man, defended by Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. Miracle Man, and the jumper is good.
Timeout, timeout.
Miracle Man's got his second bucket.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and then that helps account for their lead.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Derek Favors checked in for Rudy Gobert. Ilyasova comes in for Bogdanovich. George Niang, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Now here's Ilyasova. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
And this gets his teammates going. When Ilyasova dunks it, it's a real team energizer.
Mitchell against Schroeder. Pass to Kuzma. Not going to go that time. And it's Utah the other way, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Painful to watch, guys. You can see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
And sometimes you have games like that, but you just got to shrug it off and move on to the next one.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Sinks the three-pointer.
No, Clarkson loves to drive, but he's also improving from distance.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Now here's Schroeder. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Harrell. Here's Horton Tucker. And that time, also a missed shot. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And it's Schroeder missing. Utah trailing here. Now, here's Clarkson. And he hits it to tie the game up. Clarkson's got... Five.
This is why you like the size in the backcourt, if you can get it. I mean, Clarkson able to take the hit and complete the play.
Here's Kuzma, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul. And Utah making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. Miracle Man, he's checked in for the Lakers. Now, here's Mitchell. He's coming off a 25-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous.
And the Lakers have possession. Following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Harrell down low. He's guarded by Favors. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 7.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
In the corner, Ilyasova with it. Shoots over Kuzma. Ilyasova can't hit.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Shooter kicks to Harrell. There's the pass to Miracle Man. Back to Harrell. Over Favors.
And that combination of size, mobility, and effort with Favors is what makes him special as a defender.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Lakers ahead. They're up by 5. And we'll be back in just a moment with this.
Everybody had their expectations of what we...
And you know, Greg, Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
They've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
Donovan Mitchell is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's O'Neal. Then there's Favors, and it's Ilyasova in at the power forward position. That's the group right now for Utah. Back to Ilyasova. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Ilyasova's got his second bucket of the game to go. Los Angeles leading by 5. Kuzma passes to Davis. No good with the layup.
He's not an easy man to stop, but he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
And O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got his first bucket of the night.
Those defenders just looked a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Mike Conley is a 3-time Sportsmanship Award winner. He's also won the Teammate Award. And he's never been assessed a technical foul at any level of basketball. Now, some ask if going easy on the refs costs him calls down the road. But Coach Quinn Snyder said, it's hard to imagine that handling yourself with poise and respect can ever be a negative. Guys?
Well said. Thanks, David. Here's what Utah's going with right now. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Favors. Bogdanovich comes in for Ilyasova. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Clarkson. And it's Conley in for Donovan Mitchell. Passes to Conley. It's stolen by Davis.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal.
And you think of all the different images in your mind over the years of James attacking the rim.
Jazz trail by 7. Conley scanning the floor. Bogdanovich wide open. Offline with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Tries from the block. And James with the basket on the assist by Drummond. LeBron's got 9.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Talk about receding in the playoffs when you got down to the final 4 teams. If it ensures the 2 best teams make the finals, it would seem to me, Greg, to be worth it. What about you?
You know, it could be. I think about the worldwide attention on that championship round, but you got to get the Eastern Conference teams to sign off on that. And, you know, we've seen it happen in the past where the power shifts from one conference to the other. But ultimately, nothing better than seeing the 2 best teams play for it all.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
They double him with Drummond. Outside Bogdanovich. Ingles up top. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Good work there as it goes.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Los Angeles calls timeout, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Yeah, if you can be that much better on the glass, you're going to win the game.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Miracle Man.
And the way James dominates on the offensive end, making it look effortless tonight.
Pass to Gobert. No good on the shot. Good D by Drummond.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Well, Davis gets to the line a whole lot. And people don't talk about it, but he's an excellent foul shooter, about 80% most seasons.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz. A 12-point game.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Well, that's just something to keep an eye on. I mean, when their reserves are operating at a high level, so tough to beat.
Pass to Drummond. Caldwell-Pope with a wide open look. Good on the 3-point shot. Caldwell-Pope's got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers. For Utah, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Conley gets the bucket.
Yeah, they've got into a nice flow this quarter.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. James the pass to Davis. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Davis has got 6 in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for it with hops.
Lakers leading by 11. From deep, James. They get it again. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup. James has got 15 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
For the Jazz, Derek Favors checked in for Gobert. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Bogdanovich. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Joe Ingles. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Kuzma's checked in.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Davis, that's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Niang passes to Mitchell. Oh!
Did you see that?
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Drummond is doubled, and Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game for the Jazz. Ilyasova comes in for George Niang, and O'Neal subbed in for Mike Conley. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Harrell, he's checked in for Davis. Schroeder passes to Caldwell Pope. Harrell kicks to Caldwell Pope. And he's good on the 3-ball. He has 6.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume 3-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
Here's Mitchell. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Los Angeles in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've kept the tempo quick in the... All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 15 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. His great performance last game out seemed to carry right over into...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Andre Drummond is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's the Miracle Man. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's James in at the 3 spot.
He's keeping his foot on the gas pedal. Look, once Conley finds his groove, he stays on the attack.
And James throws it down.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. He's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Jazz trail by 16. Outside Conley. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Out to Conley. A 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. A 3-ball. Tries again, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I mean, you know, Davis's reputation really does precede him. Every time he steps on the court, the other team starts to look nervous.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. Greg, I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Manny Sharp got... Oh, look at him play!
Get out the way! Okay, look how competitive Davis gets for the board. He knows how valuable second shots are.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. They trail by 18. All alone. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Bogdanovich, that's for 2, and Davis pulls it down.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks. One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Conley finds Mitchell, and the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Clarkson, he's checked in for Mike Conley. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. Derek Favors checked in for Utah. Clarkson with the ball. 5 points in the game. Second chance effort. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
And Utah making a change here. Niang's checked in, and he's good on the second. Lakers leading by 21. Miracle Man, the pass to LeBron. Cranes it from beyond the arc. LeBron's got 7 now in this quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Niang kicks to Mitchell. And there it is for him. Mitchell's got 8 points.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
And that one's good by Davis.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now, here's Clarkson. Defense right on him.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Miracle Man. Harrell trying to free himself up. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night. Jazz have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And there's the pass to Favors. Clarkson dishes to Mitchell. There's the 3. The offensive rebound. And there's Favors putting it right back in.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for Utah. Davis, score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Embracing contact on the way up. I mean, Davis is terrific at keeping his composure on these challenging finishes.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
The Lakers with the ball. Harrell, the pass to Davis. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for George Niang. Lakers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. That one misses for Davis. Utah has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. It's blocked, and he recovers it. Here's Mitchell. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Kuzma. O'Neal with the rebound. The Jazz shooting is leaving something to be desired, just 36% here in the third quarter. Another miss by Utah.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:14 left here in the third quarter. Mitchell finds Clarkson. Passes it to Favors. 5 to shoot. Over Caldwell Pope. The Jazz again can't hit it. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And it's good for 2. Davis has got 24.
This is what makes AD so special. His ability to score on the drive, even with the contact.
Mitchell looking it over. Pass to Clarkson. O'Neal against Kuzma. Here's Mitchell. Off target from outside.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
And stolen by Favors. Looking to get back on track here.
You see how the Browns led the league in swats. Not only the wingspan, but the awareness reading the game.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
The Lakers making a switch here. And both free throws good for Harrell. Now Bogdanovich. Over Davis. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And so it's Los Angeles out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Thomas. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Hughes in at the shooting guard. That's the group right now for Utah. Here's Davis, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Davis has got 14 points now in the second half.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Thomas kicks to O'Neal. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Los Angeles. To the middle, here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Oh, so tough to contain Davis when he's on a roll. He's got the physicality and an expansive all-around skill set.
Kuzma against Thomas. Azubuike trying to break free.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
It's Kuzma penetrating. Davis, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Schroeder, bangs home the trifecta. Schroeder's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Thomas with the ball, now guarded by Schroeder. Thomas passes to Hughes. The Jazz working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. Thomas kicks to O'Neal. Azubuike trying to break free. Another miss by Utah.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Hughes against Morris. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
No, but sometimes you don't need a haymaker, just a jab. You got to get those easy looks inside.
Well, you hear about the extinction of great NBA big men. Do you see it that way? And if so, Greg, is the game that has changed, or perhaps a dip in the talent at that position?
You know, you think back to the likes of Russell, Wilt, Kareem, and Hakeem, and Robinson, and Shaq. Someone would say, well, we just got lucky. But in a lot of ways, we still have the dominance of the big man. They just play more outside of the paint, right? You know, Giannis.
Yep.
You look at what he can do. Anthony Davis and the way he plays the game. I mean, LeBron, in essence, is a big man. I mean, you still can dominate the game as a big. It's just that you now can actually, in some respects, have more impact because you're involved in more facets of the game.
Ball's knocked loose. One-on-one here. That shot, no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. Horton Tucker. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. First one falls for him. Ilyasova, he's checked in for the Jazz. He hits both from the stripe. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's McKinney. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 3 assists tonight.
And this is why his teammates trust him. James has a sensational feel for when to dish it.
Niang passes to Azubuike. Over Drummond. Azubuike, no good. LA's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. The drive by LeBron, and the layup's good off the glass. LeBron's got 26.
That's how LeBron likes to attack. So effective at scoring on the move.
Niang passes to Azubuike. Now Hughes. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Anthony Davis.
Oh, he was a scary man at the defensive end with all those blocks. Even the shots he didn't get a hand on, he affected. He forced a lot of misses out there tonight.
Here's Niang. Banked in off the glass.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
And they double up James. To the inside, Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
That's his first personal foul.
And the free throw, no good. Here's Thomas. LeBron grabs the miss.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Jazz foul. That's his first personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
In many ways, he feels like he's playing his best ball right now when you talk about LeBron James.
Here is Thomas. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Los Angeles foul called. That's his second personal.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Thomas. And here is Los Angeles now. The drive by James and the dunk by James.
They just blocked out the noise. kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
And both free throws good for Thomas. The drive by James, and James throws it down.
Man, you gotta love watching James sky for the slam. I mean, demonstrating how high he can get up off the drive.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just...
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. So long.